Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to give you some tips on surface modeling using formers and things, and I'll be demonstrating it on this A-4 Skyhawk. So this is what I've done so far on this, and the hardest part is just the intake. Well, not really the intakes here, the section right here, but as you can see from D to E, using the formers down here, this is D and this is E. So we just can't draw this or sketch all this around here and then loft this to this. That just will not work. So what I did is just omitted or didn't use these intakes here. So what you have to do, let me turn the bodies off here and turn the sketches back on. I did this all separate. I lofted the front section, nose section here to get the nose section. Then this here, E, I sketched this with this around here to do the back section here. Then I sketched this again without these and put this in the section E, and then lofted this, from here, then lofted this forward. So we have two parts there. Let me show you. So we have that section there. And the back section of it is here. So now we have that that intake there, or the makings of it. Now these formers that I use for this are very accurate, quite accurate. And I did not, also the formers go up a little higher here, and I did not use the tops of them, of the formers. So what I'm going to do now is just demonstrate a couple of things here, what I did, so we can show you a little more detail how I did this. So what I'm going to do first here is just do a couple of sections, and then you'll see, you'll understand what I did to get this. And I did not do the canopy here also, because formers C and D, they have the top shapes here also of this, and we're going to do the canopy later because it's quite difficult to loft and get really smooth shapes by putting the canopies up here and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started on this back end. So what I'm going to do is E first, and this is what I did to get that E. Create a sketch on this plane here. So our line now, just imagine this coming directly across here. And the line here. Then I used a fit point spline and just follow this around. And this down. Now you really shouldn't use all these points like I'm just using here. The few is the better, but I'm just doing it again like I said in my previous videos. I'll use more points just for speed, because if I didn't, it would take a long time to get this shape around here. And by using more points, I could just do it faster. Now we have that shape there. Go and finish sketch. Turn the sketches back on. And I can turn all these other sketches. I don't need them. turn these off. And we have this as E. Then come up here to move copy. It's selected this. We don't want that point. We want this point here because this here is what we're going to align on the plane. And there's our first former, and that's part of the intake. So with modeling with formers and surface modeling, you really have to look at things, how they're going to go together before you start. And now, as you can see, this is F. And like I said, we modeled this all the way through here like this already. And this, same thing. So this here, we do not need the top up here. We're just going to use all the stuff on the bottom here. So we'll create another sketch on this plane here. This is the center line again. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch. And we're going to move this up here also. So come up here and move copy. Select that point there. And move this up. Rotate this 90 degrees. Click OK. Okay, and those are our first couple of formers in there. And next, put G in here. Now, using the formers and everything, this gives you the general shape of the Skyhawk. But after everything is, after you get done modeling the fuselage and stuff like that, then adding detail, you have to go back and add all the extra detail to get it to really start looking really good. Because just by using the formers, you just can't, sometimes you just can't loft one former to the other former. Now, normally, when you use less points, what you want to do is use these handles to adjust everything. And that can take some time. That's why I use more points, just to show you guys how to do this fast. But the less points you use when you start using these handles, like I said. So like that, etc. And just click on it to get the handle to pop up. Finish sketch. And also be aware that some things you find online when you're looking for things, sometimes the formers and things, everything just do not match up right. Sometimes the formers could be bigger or smaller than the actual plane. But like I said, this particular model, it matches pretty well. So, and there's the third one. Now, as you can see, when I start putting these in here, these are just going to match this shape down through here. I'm not going to add like J here. It has a top here, and K has a top here too. Lofting these all the way down and up, it just does not give you a smooth transition. So, in my opinion, it's just best to loft these lower sections here than do this as a separate piece here on the top. And finish sketch here, and then I'll move this up also. And now it's not letting me move that because I selected the wrong thing. Rotate this 90 degrees. And okay. I'm not going to do all of these. I'll just do probably one more, and then I'll show you guys how to do the front up here. So just J now. Now I'm not going to put this piece in here on top here. What we want to do is imagine this just coming straight across here, or a little arch in it. Excuse me. Okay. And with the rest of these, you don't want to put the top on here like this K. One right here, you just want to just come across here. Just imagine a little arc here. On the rest of these going back like I did with J here. So now we have those. And now I'm going to surface loft these. And click OK. And that's what we have. Let me turn the canvases back on. And we have that section right there. Just move that up a little just to make it look better, that's all. Okay. And that looks really good. And that's how I did that section like that. And like I said, with the former K and L, rest of them back here like this top you don't need, and the top here M you won't use either going back. Those will be modeled later into this. That's how I did that piece. Now the front, Turn these off. Like I said, what I've done here, turn D on. Now the section here, and as you can see, here what I did with E, as you can see this former here, E, I only drew the center section here. And when I showed you the first time I drew this, or sketched this, I drew all of this down through here to get that shape. But we can't loft between D and E going from this shape here to this whole outer shape here. So we have to loft from here to only this internal here. These intakes would just be excluded from this. And that's what I did when I sketched this again and then put that up here also. So there are actually two sketches. See if I can find that the other sketch of this. Leave that one on. Okay, there it is. As you can see, there's two sketches here. And this one here will loft from here to here. This sketch to this sketch. So let's go ahead and do that. Loft here to here. And click OK. Then the next loft from here to here. So here to here. And click OK. And that's how we get that. And if this turns colors like it did here, reverse from now the inside's gray and outside is that sort of golden color. Just come up here to modify and reverse. Click that and click OK to get back to the colors. And the sketches also make sure they line up properly. When I sketched this portion here, I made it a little small. See if I can find that sketch for it. There we go. That's better. Okay. And like I said, just move all the points around until everything lines up properly, like they should. Turn the sketches off here. Then you could just mirror this from left side to right side. But that's how I modeled that. I turn all these ones off back here. And that's how I did that. And for those of you who want to model this, this is how I would go about doing it. And also, I would probably add some rails to do a little more control of things up here in the front. This back looks really good. It's just the front needs just a little more controls. So it needs a top one, a bottom one like I put in here, and it looks like it may need one right through here to pull this out just a little bit. Or if you didn't use the rail, then you would just use your points on the sketch on that former that you drew to pull this stuff out to get it exactly how you want it. But yeah, but that's how I would go about modeling this Skyhawk. Rest of the stuff is pretty simple to do. It's not a complex model to model. You just have to think about how you're going to do it before you just start modeling it. Once you think about it and how you're going to do it, then it all becomes easy. Yep. So that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys how the surface model, to start thinking about surface modeling, what to do and how you would do things. And so if you decide to go ahead and model this A4, this is how I would do it. And so, yeah, but that's going to do it for this video on this A4. And I might come back if I have enough interest and go ahead and finish this for people who want to see more of it. Like I can do the wings and the vertical stab and the canopy and other things if they want. So, yeah. But anyway, I invite you to join my Patreon site and also join my Facebook group. And in the future, what I want to do is make this channel full-time. I want this channel pretty much to be my full-time job, teaching people how to model these airplanes and stuff. And because right now I'm just doing this in my spare time. So yeah, but I want to be this full-time job. and more videos, and because I get a lot of requests for things, how to do this and that, and I'd like to show more. I just don't have time right now to get to everybody, but if I make this my full-time job showing this stuff, I can do a lot more. And if you want to help support the channel, you can join my Patreon site. You can make just subscribing helps also, and you can also do a super thanks down below, and you can donate as much money as you want to help me out here. But yeah, but anyway, and that's going to do it for this video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Subscribe for more.